So you probably already know that Word automatically inserts a page break when you reach the end of a page. But if you want a page break somewhere else in your document, you have to insert a manual page break. Or you can set up rules so that Word will automatically insert a page break where you tell it to. But what you really don't want to do with your document is wherever you want your page break, just to come in and start hitting enter on the keyboard. Because if you insert or even take out information before that page break, things are going to get shifted around, and you don't want that. So let me go ahead and undo that. So in this lecture, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to put in page breaks and the differences between them. And you're looking at the business plan no formatting document, and I'm at the bottom of page 3 here with products and services. And let's say that this is where you want your page break. Well, you could either come into the document, and I'll click right before products and services, and then on the insert tab over here on the left hand side you have page break. Or what I do is I press Ctrl enter on the keyboard. Either way works. Alright, let me go ahead and undo that. So the other way is to either go to the Home tab and go to the launcher for the paragraph group, or go to your Layout tab and go to the launcher for that paragraph group, and then you want to go to the Line and Page Breaks tab. And you see right here you have this checkbox for a page break before. I'm just going to go ahead and click on that and then OK. And that drops my products and services down to the next page as well. Now it looks like everything came out the same. I have the same result. I have products and services on the next page. But there's something that I want to point out that is different. So let me go ahead and undo that just by clicking on Ctrl Z. And I'm going to create a manual page break first. So again, I'm going to hit Ctrl Enter. And I want to show you the hidden marks that are in this page. So you can either go to the Home tab on your ribbon and click on the little pilcrow or paragraph mark, or you can click on Control Shift asterisk on your keyboard, and that also brings up your hidden marks. Alright, so let me scroll up a little bit. See, what I want to show you here is that either when you go to the Insert tab and choose Page Break, or when you do your Control Enter on the keyboard, you actually do get a page break mark. So if I wanted to delete the page break, it's easy for me to see where it is, highlight it, and then delete it. Now, when you go into one of the dialog boxes, so one more time, I'll go to the launcher for paragraph, and I'll click on Page Break Before and OK. Alright, so the same thing. It went down to the next page, page 4, but when I scroll up, notice there's no page break mark there. So I can't delete the page break. I have to go back into the dialog box and uncheck it to get rid of the page break. Alright, so that's something to be aware of. If you're ever taking a look at a Word document and there is a page break and you don't see it and you don't know how to get rid of it, try going into the paragraph dialog box. I'm going to bet that the option has been checked there. Alright, let me go ahead and undo and head into the paragraph launcher again, because a couple things that I did want to point out besides adding page breaks is actually how to keep your lines together. So notice here that you have the checkbox for Keep with Next. So this is actually short for Keep with Next Paragraph. So if I'm typing away and maybe I have 2 or 3 paragraphs that I'm typing, let's say that the third paragraph continues on to the next page, but I want the second paragraph to also always be with that third paragraph, then I want to make sure that I check Keep with Next. It means keep with next paragraph. Alright, then you see another option there. It says keep lines together. So this is talking about in a single paragraph. If you want your entire paragraph to be on one page, make sure that you check keep lines together, or else you might have 3 lines on one page and 4 lines on another. Alright, so I just wanted to point out those things. So to create page breaks, you could either go to your Insert tab and click on Page Break. You can hit Control Enter on your keyboard, and both those ways will give you a manual page break. You can go to the paragraph group in either the Layout tab or the Home tab. click on the launcher, and then click on your line and page breaks, and then choose your page breaks from there. Just remember the differences. When you create your manual page breaks, you can delete them. When you go into the dialog box, you have to go back into the dialog box to get rid of those page breaks.